Hey guys, it's me, Cupie83. Today I have with me Gooliope. She is a doll I've been looking for since she was announced. How cool is she? So the first thing you're going to notice about Gooliope is that she is 17 inches tall. That's a massive size for Monster High. She is amazing in terms of the jointing that she has, and just her size in general is so very cool. So this is Gooliope. She is kind of made of goo, hence the name Gooliope. And you can see it in some of her details here, like her arm has goo-like droplets running down it. Her leg has some too. She has kind of like you could tell her limbs are plastic. And they're not, well, they're a little hollow. If you click your nails against them. I love the proportions on her. I think they did the proportions really well. We're gonna start with her ginormous head. It's amazing. So it is obviously bigger than your traditional Monster High head, but it's soft. It's not like hard plastic like her limbs, which is great. She has some droplets of goo on her ears, which are cute little details. And big earrings, very, very big earrings. So Gooliope has yellow and pink hair. It's kind of like a sunshine yellow and a cute little ice cream pink. It goes well with her skin. I especially like the yellow with the pink skin tone. I think it just goes really well. It's soft. It kind of has a funky texture, but it's not like Twyla's texture where, you know, like her hair will go frizzy really quickly. I don't think this particular hair will. We'll have to wait and see. I do like it though. Her face is just fantastic, and I think I like it just because of the sheer, like, proportions of her, like, her very large eyes, and just her very large features. I just love it. I think it's cool. I love her eyes. She has some fun lashes, some nice blue anime-esque eyes. Also, her head will move just like a traditional Monster High doll. So it'll tilt up, it'll tilt down, it'll turn left, it'll turn right. There's no lack of mobility just because she's bigger. She actually moves better than some of the Monster High dolls. Gooliope is double jointed, which is new to Monster High. Ball jointed doll collectors will probably know exactly what I mean, but if you're new to the term double jointed, this is what we mean. So usually your traditional Monster High doll has an upper arm and a lower arm that connect into each other with a peg. This particular doll has a joint in between her upper arm and her lower arm. My Gooliope actually arrived with a disconnected arm, so this forearm was not connected to her shoulder. If you just poke that in like you would any traditional Monster High arm, it'll be fine. She also has a joint here on her torso, like right under her bust, that will allow her to tilt left and tilt right. It's very cool. I love it. It also goes forward and backwards, which is great in helping her pose. She has your traditional hip joints. You'll see again, this should pop on and pop off. I'm not going to make it pop off, but I would imagine that this would pop together just like the shoulder joints. She has double jointed knees as well, so you'll see here's her upper leg, her lower leg, and there's the joint. Now that's what's really cool about this is you can really use the double jointing. So if you want her to just bend at the knee, and you don't want to see like the kneecap, I guess, you could do that. Or you could do something like this. So she can like have some really interesting poses in terms of photography, all because of this double jointed knee, which is one of the reasons why I love that they put it on this 17-inch doll. She has a high-heeled kind of foot, just like other Monster High dolls. These shoes do allow her to stand sometimes. She will eventually fall, but the nice thing is they give you a really ginormous Monster High stand to go with her. I love this stand for a few reasons. First, it doesn't fall apart like the tiny ones, which is great. Second, it's just so cool because it's so oversized. I mean, how amazing is this? Gooliope has a really cute outfit. At Toy Fair, they said something about how her outfit was inspired by her literally growing into the circus tent that housed the circus. So that is kind of what you see here. You'll see two different layers. Here's the big top curtain with the Monster High emblem, all that good stuff. And then under it is a black and white striped fabric. Very cool. I love it. It's just very, very neat. This is a dress, by the way. It's not separates or anything. This is just a very basic top, which is fantastic because I feel like the skirt has so much to it that anything on the top would get lost if it was really, really busy. This is Gooliope next to Howleen. So you'll see she pretty much goes mid-thigh, Howleen, when compared to Gooliope. This is a traditional Monster High doll standing next to Gooliope. Goes a little bit more to like just the top of her hip joints. And then I don't have a nephra or anything out to show you, but she'd probably go like to her waist. Something like that. This is Gooliope when compared to an MSD Lutz Aru doll. So this is your traditional size of medium-sized ball-jointed doll. And ball-jointed doll sizing is tiny, MSD, SD, and SD doll would be larger than Gooliope, but all of my ball-jointed dolls are MSD size, so you can see that Aru is actually shorter than Gooliope, probably because of the shoes. If she wasn't wearing these shoes, she'd be a very similar size. And then last but not least, I have a Girl for All Time doll out. So again, minus the platform on her shoe, she's pretty much the same size as a Girl for All Time, which is just so cool. It's so mind-boggling seeing a Monster High this large. I can't wait for the future releases of Frankie, Draculaura, and Claudine, and the rest. And what I really can't wait for is if they were to make a boy. I just want them to make a boy, because he'd be so cool in this size. Or if they want to, just make Holt. Just make Holt Hyde in this, like, he'd have to be like, what, 20 inches tall, because he'd be taller than the girls. But I think that would be amazing. My dream 20-inch Monster High doll would be a Holt Hyde. All right, Mattel, write it down your list. Got it down? Cool. So this is Gooliope. She's very cool. I adore her. I don't see any problems with her. I just hope they continue making this size, because it's definitely, it could reinvigorate the Monster High line. Monster High's been out for a while. People are kind of like doing been there, done that. They're repeating themselves with certain things in terms of what's coming out of Mattel. So I think this could reinvigorate the line. I'm very happy with Gooliope. And I hope you are too. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on her. What do you think about her? Do you love the size? Do you hate the size? What do you think? You can leave your thoughts down below, and I will see you soon with more doll and toy reviews. Bye!